be visiting the 81-meter Explorer yacht Bart Roberts. She was built by Canadian Vickers in 1963 for the Canadian Coast Guard. Designed to operate as an icebreaker and explorer vessel with self-sufficiently at remote locations. In 2001, she was converted to be an Explorer Pleasure Yacht. Bart Roberts is now seriously for sale with an attractive price tag. She has 10 cabins for 20 guests and accommodation for up to 22 crew. Powered by two 1,180 horsepower Ruston engines and with 330,000 liters of fuel, she has a range to explore any spot on the planet. Range of 11,000 nautical miles. Her large foredeck can accommodate large tenders and toys. She has a side hydraulic swim platform that allows easy access to the water, as well as comfortable operations with her tenders. The helipad and the hangar for the helicopter is an additional advantage for such a vessel. Her interior is offering a movie theater, large salon, gym, dining room for 20 guests and large elevator. Professional stainless steel galley that was installed in 1986 is capable of serving the guests and the crew. Join me now to a full detailed walkthrough on this unique vessel. If you want to learn more about Bart Roberts, check the link at the video description below. You will find their updated photos, detailed spec list, GA plan and additional information. So we are starting the video today from the Sundeck. We are looking forward. From here you can see the amount of area that is available for toys and tenders. In the center, it used to be a big swimming pool. Now it is full with a container, freezing container for fishing, but this can be converted back to be a big storage or a swimming pool. Now we are on the Sundeck. You can see the space here which is available for sunbathing, and it used to be a big compass here, maybe with additional helm, and a jacuzzi here which is empty now and not operational. Now we will make a quick run to the stern to show you the helipad. So we are running back. It's a little bit noisy here. So there is a helipad here and also a hangar for a helicopter. This is the helipad and this is the hangar which is telescopic. It's going opening and closing, so the capacity of it is enlarging. We will see the helipad also when we get to this level. Now from here we will start our way and we will go back. We are going from here to see the bridge. We are going to use the elevator. There is a 630 kilograms load elevator, which is this one. And we are going down one floor to the bridge deck. Here we are, 4 stairs up, and we are at the bridge. It's a ship bridge, full beam, very wide. It has all the electronics and navigation systems to steer this boat and to navigate her safely. Some of it is not the latest one, but it has everything it needs to have in order to have the safety manner. Now this ship has 2 engines, as I mentioned in the intro, and a bow thruster. At the end of the video we will also see the bow thruster room. It's a diesel engine which operate the bow thruster. Small seating place here, watching the front, communication corner, and we are proceeding, diving down 3 stairs. Now this corridor is basically the corridor for the crew, for the officers, for the captain's cabin, and the chief engineer. So we are stepping down one level to the guest accommodation, and the elevator is leading also to this area, but this time we are going to use the stairs. It's an emergency stairs, and as you see there are 4 guest cabins and the owner's cabin in this area. So we are going to firstly see the owner's cabin, the master cabin, along the corridor. The elevator is here if you want to use the elevator, and we are in the master cabin. It's a full beam, huge master cabin. Let's first have a quick look around. And here on the starboard side there is a ensuite with 2 sinks, toilet, bidet, and a bath with jacuzzi. Stepping out of this ensuite, we are crossing another chance to see this cabin from a different angle, and we are crossing to the other side. And here there is another ensuite with 1 sink, toilet, and shower. Going back to the cabin, and here on the port side there is a walk-in wardrobe, quite a lot of personal belongings, so we are not going to dive into that. It's there. And from here we are going back into the corridor, and now there are additional 4 guest cabins. We are going to go very quickly to see them. One is here with 2 beds. Walk-in wardrobe in here, and another ensuite. That's cabin number 2. As I mentioned in the intro, there are 10 guest cabins on this ship. 5 are on this level, and additional 5 are 2 stairs down, or sorry, 2 levels down. This is cabin number 3 on this level, and also it has its own ensuite. Little bit different themes here. And we will go to see now guest cabin number 4 and 5. Now, what is a different size this level from the guest cabin below is that this level has windows to each one of the cabins. So this is the number 4 cabin. It has a big double bed. An ensuite with a bath. And we will go to see cabin number 5, and if I'm not wrong, this is the helipad, right?
Yeah.
So we will see it after the so cabin number 5 on this level is this one. By the way, each cabin is named on a different pirate. Bart Roberts is considered to be the most famous pirate ever. You can Google him. So each one of the cabins and the themes on the boat are dealing with pirates. Ensuite, and that was the 5 cabins on this level. And from here we are going to take a snap look at the helipad, and this is the way. 6 stairs up, and another watertight door. Can you help me, please? Yeah, thank you. Okay, so this is basically the hangar for the helicopter. Now this hangar has actually a telescopic shell. It means that it's moving on rails that you can see in front of the camera, and by that covering the whole helicopter and protect it, these rails. This big box is actually another diesel generator. It is now not operated, but basically it can be removed and clears the space for the helicopter. Now there is a full landing surface here for helicopter. Let's make a quick round around this area and try to look at the bridge from this angle. I saw that someone arranged here a mangal, or a barbecue as we call it, quite nice. And from here you can see most of the helipad and the hangar, and also there is a crane on the starboard side there. Actually there are two cranes. One is emergency crane for the life tender. So we are proceeding inside to explore more from the interior, going back into the this shade. So we are back in the corridor, a few stairs down, and from here we will go to explore another level below, which is here. Yeah, I have a guide with me, very experienced crew member, the chief engineer, and he's guiding me because I'm getting lost a little bit. Okay, so we are one level down. Now here to the port side there is the entrance of the galley, which we are going to explore in few minutes. So this is the long corridor on this level. At the end of it you can see the elevator, and on the other side we will visit the salon, and we will start by looking at the theater. There is a theater here with all these sofas. The lighting is not so amazing, but this is a movie theater. Stepping out of it, we are moving astern along the corridor. Here there are two day heads, one here side by side, and another one is here, and they are serving the main saloon and the dining area. So this is a huge salon. There is a kind of an office desk here, piano. We will go around to try to understand the whole capacity of it, the whole space which is available here. It's a full beam saloon. There is a real fireplace here which you can actually burn fire. I'm not sure about the safety measures, but I'm sure they are available here. And it's a little bit messy now, but it has a huge capacity. Here on the starboard side there is a bar with 3 stools, and we are going to take a snap look to the back to see the aft deck, so you can also have coffee here. Now the doors are closed, but the door leading to the aft deck are here. So we are continuing our circle around this salon. Big aquarium, and we are approaching the huge dining table, which is separated in a room. This table will accommodate 20 guests around it. There are some original pictures here from the time that the boat was converted to be a pleasure yacht with the theme of the pirates. And we are going to cross this door, shortcutting our way to the galley. So we proceed into the galley. It's a huge kitchen, stainless steel kitchen that was built in 1986. It is fully equipped with commercial devices and equipment to serve the 20 guests on board and 22 crew, potentially 22 crew. At the moment there are 18 crew on board. A lot of storage space, a lot of cooling capacity. We are crossing and going into the dining room of the crew, and from here we will proceed to the lower level. But before that, we will make a quick stop and we will see the engine room. We went back a little bit in our trip. We are back in the corridor which is leading to the Salon. Just to locate you, this is the day heads 1 and 2, and we are making a sharp right turn to the engine room. It's going to be a little bit noisy, but I will try to explain as much as possible. So this is a ship engine room. It's very large, it's very high. Underneath we can see the Ruston Engines. And just in front of us is 3 generators from Baudouin. So I entered the control room. It's too noisy outside to talk, so there is a full control room here. You can see all the electrical panels in front and the computer which shows most of the parameters for the engineer who is in shift. This room is air conditioned and isolated, relatively isolated from noise. So these are the Ruston engines, each one with 1,180 horsepower. They will consume 250 liters per hour together at 10 knots. The starting of this engine is done by compressed air. Let me show you the big tanks of the compressed air. Here they are, one here and one here. Now we are moving quickly. This is the workshop of the boat. There's a Fraser machines, so you can execute any repair on sea. And this is the far end of the boat, the stern, and this is the massive pistons for the rudders, which operating the rudders. Cable winch and big motors to provide power to the rudders, and of course some storage for materials. So we are going down from here, back to the Salon. And from here we will go to see the lower deck, which is the last lower level. How do we go on in? Through the galley again?
Yeah, galley.
Okay, so we are going through the galley again. We'll make it quite quickly. Still have things to see. Again, all the way through the galley. the crew pantry going out from here and going one level down, right? Yeah. Okay, so there is another level here, and in this level we will see the gym. Outside, sorry. So what we see here basically is 5 guest cabins, as explained in the beginning. Each one of these cabins are basically without windows. So this is cabin number 1 on this level, which is now cabin number 6 in total, ensuite. And this is cabin number 2. Fairly large cabins, and it has its own suite. That's cabin number 7, and cabin number 8 with double bed and the ensuite. Additional 2 cabins, and here we go. One is here, ensuite here, and the last one is here, but it has a lot of personal belongings, so we will skip that one. So from here we are going to another level, not as promised, and we are going to see the gym. There is a big gym here. Is this the right way?
Yeah.
Left. Going to see the gym. Now there is a full equipped gym here on the right hand side, as you can see here. And there is also a big cabin here which used to be a casino, but actually it's for extra crew, and this can be used for many other purposes. The light is a little bit poor here, but it's a very big space with this cabin. So we are running up now to see the last part of the boat, which is the foredeck.
Yeah.
And the crew accommodation in the foredeck and the bow thruster. Oh, here, left. Okay, another one. Up. It's a little bit confusing. It's a ship with a lot of passages. We will go from here, right, Anil? Okay, so there is a watertight door. We are going outside. Nice to have fresh air. We can see the sidewalks, and we are on the foredeck, and from here you can understand again the amount of space that you have for tenders and toys. It's a huge space. Very large crane just in front of the camera, serving to launch and relaunch the dinghies and the toys. And just in front of us is the entrance to the crew accommodation. Now there is a lot of personal belongings here, so I'm just going to show you the corridor. So there are how many cabins here, Anil?
It's 9.
9. Okay, so there are 9 cabins here, each with 2 bunk beds scattered all around. Cabin number 5, cabin number 6, 7, 8, and so forth. So this is basically the deckhands and the seamen's accommodation. The officers' accommodation was behind the bridge. Just to remind you, we didn't enter these cabins due to a lot of personal belongings there. So nearly the last part of our video, we are going down, down. We are under the bow, and we are going to see the machine which is operating the bow thruster. So is a big diesel generator here, and a gearbox, and another power station, which this is for the windlasses?
No, this for the bow thruster. It is operating with this hydraulic.
It's doors to open for the okay, there are doors to the bow thruster because this boat was an icebreaker. So if you don't want to break the propeller of the thruster, this power machine will open doors and close them. It's a round doors on starboard and port side. All right, so we pretty much finish our trip. We will step up to the main deck. Thank you very much, Anil. And let's climb on the foredeck just to get another last view of the boat. Another good chance to see the foredeck and the bridge, and stepping few stairs up. Now, if you want to learn more about this ship, you can visit her webpage by using the link at the video description below. You can also drop me an email and I'll provide you with the additional details. Very hot day down here.